there's a little snappy tune for you called Devil's Dream. Welcome. I am Fiddlin' Johnny, and this is my fiddle channel and magic review. Yes, I've got this little itty bitty device here today that I am going to do a review on. This is Tab by Nicholas Lawrence. So this is it. This is what has arrived in the mail. This little itty bitty object here. So you know how this works. I'm going to go follow the instructions, a download code, and we're going to see from there what we think of it. So stick around and I'll let you know what I think about this new release called Tab. So this is done by Nicholas Lawrence, or Nicholas Lawrence Presents. This is Nicholas Lawrence's very first product release from his own independent company. He was with Abstract Effects. He recently left Abstract Effects to start his own company independently, Nicholas Lawrence Presents, and this is his very first release, Tab. So let's talk a little bit about what you get with this. I'm pretty excited about this release. So I got a download code, and along with the download code, this was mailed to me. This is the carrying case that you're going to get your gimmick in, and you're going to want to keep this carrying case. I think it's important. So you're going to get the carrying case, you're going to get the gimmick, and you're going to get instructions. And the instructions are 24 minutes and 32 seconds long. So it's not super long in terms of the instruction, but you get everything you need in that amount of time. So the instruction is done with a single camera on Nicholas Lawrence, showing you the gimmick, which takes about 3 minutes to show the gimmick, and then he goes through 3 different routines in terms of how to use the gimmick. Let's talk about what the effect is. This Nicholas Lawrence has taken a classic, which is basically bitten and restored. Historically, it's done with a coin, a bitten coin. You bite a coin in half, essentially, and you restore the coin. In this routine, he's taken a tab from a can, like this, and has done the same effect as you've seen on the trailer. I would say that once you get this, there's 3 routines that are done on the instructions. And it really is in the instructions where more of the gold is with this. That he has taken this, and rather than just doing something as simple as biting the tab and restoring it back together, he has been able to put it into 3 different pretty unique routines that are great. So the first routine that he teaches is that you remove the tab from the can. You then bite off the tab, you restore it, and then you also restore it back to the top of the can. That is sort of the first and major one that he teaches. The next one is he teaches it where essentially you, with your mind, are able to bend the tab and then bend it back and restore it. I actually like that routine myself probably a little bit more, and might be the one that I perform more frequently. And then the other one is he actually takes an effect that he has sold separately called Canic, and he has combined Canic with this. And Canic is where you're able to take off the what I had mentioned before, and what does he do? He restores the can back to normal. I think that's right. Anyway, go look at Canic and you can provide Canic with this. So who's this really good for? This is just a great impromptu effect and can be used as really everyday carry, because you can carry this gimmick nicely in your pocket and you can be ready to go anytime somebody pulls out a can of soda and be able to do it. You might be able to use it in a walk around sort of situation. If you're a street magician, I think it's great for street magic as well. It is a close-up effect But the nice thing is about that it can be done pretty much anywhere and very impromptu, and can be pretty mystifying to folks. I think something that Nicholas Lawrence has done with this is that he's taken a classic effect, he's updated it, and I would say he's actually made it better than the original. Because in the original, you're simply biting the coin and then half the coin is gone, and then you restore the coin, and that's kind of it. With this, he's combined it into a fuller routine that I think builds one step upon the next. So I think it's better in that respect. This is one of the things I really respect about Nicholas Lawrence, is that he is a person who takes everyday objects and reimagines ways that you can use those objects to create fun effects that are almost always impromptu and easy to do. So let's talk a little bit about it. It's easy to do. You're going to open up your gimmick. You're going to be able to tell within 5 seconds how it works. And of course, you probably already know how it works. If you know how to do a bitten and restored coin, it's exactly the same principle. This gimmick is delicate. Delicate in that it's exactly what it is. It is the tab from the top of a soda can. And because it's the top tab of a soda can, you know that you're going to have to be careful with it. That's why I think this carrying case is really important, and to keep it in the carrying case and use it that way, and then only pull it out when you're going to use it. With that said, this is a gimmick that's not going to last forever. You're going to get lots and lots of performances out of it, but the truth is, because it's a piece of aluminum, eventually it's going to wear down. But here's some good news. It cost only $20. And it's a handmade gimmick, and it's really well made at that. For $20, this is one of the most affordable effects out there, and so it's a great piece that I think at any level, whether you're a beginner magician or a seasoned professional, it's the sort of effect that everybody can do. If you're new to magic, it's going to take a little bit of practice, but not a lot. But with a little practice, you'll be looking really great really quickly with this, and for $20 it's great. But the downside is it's kind of fragile, and so it won't last forever. Can you make another one? Yeah, you can look at it, and through the instruction video, while it doesn't say how to create a new one, you can figure out how to make a new one. But for me, at $20, I'm simply probably going to purchase a new one after it wears out, so that I can get one that's made by someone who makes them all the time and does it really well. So those are most of the things I want to say about it. Let me put on my spectacles here so I can make sure that I don't forget anything on it. All right, easy to do. I think folks are going to like this who are really good with impromptu magic, street magic, and walk around. It's going to be really well for those sort of persons. It does exactly as advertised, so you know that based upon ad copy and how you see it in the video and the trailer, that's exactly how it's going to work. So there's no sort of tricking you into thinking that it's something else other than what it is. So it's really good in that respect. This is the sort of effect I would also say that they do this in ad copy all the time, and I just hate it, where they say things like, your imagination, the only limit is your own imagination. And I just feel like it's an overused phrase and really isn't true. But the truth is, with this one, you really could probably come up with many different ways, other than just the routines that are shown on the instructions, with how you might use this. So I think it's a really versatile gimmick in that respect. Right, I feel like I'm gushing a lot. I don't typically gush this much about a new product, because there's always things that I sort of like, ugh, I don't really like that, or it's a little bit difficult to perform, or it's a little bit knacky. This isn't knacky at all. You hardly even need to know any real sleight of hand, to be honest. So it's the type of thing that's a great gimmick right out the box, and will do exactly as advertised. So it's great that way. And again, it's one of those things, this is the first one from Nicholas Lawrence. I'd say keep an eye out for more releases coming from Nicholas Lawrence through Nicholas Lawrence Presents NLP. That is where I got this, was from his website. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else. So I got that at nicholaslawrencepresents.com. I hope that's right. I'll put a link down in the description if I've got that wrong. And I got it for $20. So really well worth it. All right. that's it on this tab by Nicholas Lawrence. If you liked this video, go ahead and hit the like button. I would love it if you subscribed and keep on coming back so you don't miss any of my upcoming reviews. And if you want to, leave a comment. I really like hearing comments from folks. If you purchase it, as a matter of fact, I would love it if you purchase it and perform it. Tag me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram at FiddlinJohnny, so easy to find there. And so go ahead and tag me there so that I can see a performance that you've done of this. All right, that's it. My name's FiddlinJohnny, and I hope you'll keep fiddling around with your magic. We'll see you next time.